Looking good there. Okay, we're on Insta. Looks like we are on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. We rolling. All right, everyone. This is our weekly live stream. We skipped last week because I was being tortured by the dentist in Mexico. And now I'm back. All right, so I survived yet again my trip to the dentist. Someday I'm sure they'll just get it over with and finally kill me. Let's move this camera over here. Does that look better over here? Maybe. Looks like we got somebody on Instagram. Hey, Saren. It's an English Q&A today. So, got any ESL questions? You just let me know. Yeah, if no one has any questions, if no one's asking any, I'll just go over some ESL stuff on my own until we get one. Oh, we lost them. Saren. Seems kind of feminine. Maybe that was a woman. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Saren. Why does that sound feminine to me? Sarah, I guess, is why. Well, anyway. So we don't have anyone watching right now. But it's recorded. It'll be on the YouTube channel. It'll be on Instagram. So if you're watching later and you have a question that you want me to answer, type it into the comments. Put a comment in there. I'll get to it. Right? I might either answer it in the comments or just go over it during the next live stream. Either way is good, right? I think it's all good. Okay. Now, we started a new video series this week all about phrasal verbs because someone in the last live stream asked me to make some more content about phrasal verbs. So certainly if you're watching those, I am 100% sure you're going to have some questions about them later. Definitely. So don't be shy to drop some questions about those phrasal verbs in the comments here as well. Today, my general topic for the live stream is going to be more about adjectives that I made previous videos about. But if at any time someone wants to interrupt me and give me some content suggestions or some questions, then I'd be happy to do that. Let me test the YouTube chat. Let me just make sure that's working. Test. Yeah, that's working. I'm always amazed that OBS and YouTube are actually working together, right? It's I don't know how it happens exactly. I just press the buttons to make it happen. It took me weeks to figure out what buttons to press and what way to make that happen. Now it works consistently and I'm just so pleased. Hey Paul, we're doing a ESL Q&A right now, so if you have any English questions, let me know. Until someone asks me a sweet question, I'm going to go over some adjectives. Okay, so first we're going to be talking about the adjective confident. Confident. So, Paul, you're the only one watching on Instagram right now. What does confident mean? Do you have any ideas? You can type me something. You can call in. You can join the call if you want. Join me there. Confident. I'll give you a few seconds. Who can tell me what that means? Confident. Hey, Cheesy Wee. How's it going? We're doing our English Q&A today, going over confident right now. The adjective. Do you know what that means? Confident. Can you tell me what it means, Paul? So I'll tell you though. Let's write this in our notes. So I also am streaming on YouTube at the same time. That's where you'll see me writing things, typing things that sort of thing. So if you want to see what I'm writing or typing, you can join on YouTube. Confident. Like I said, it's an adjective. And if anyone knows what it means, this is a good time. So, being sure of yourself. Sure of yourself. Feeling good about your abilities. Carrie's joined us. Hey, Carrie. Thanks for coming. So we're going over confident right now. And if you want to see what I'm writing, you definitely can. You just have to join on YouTube. All right, same username. Need Help English. No caps, no spaces. Okay, so you can watch on YouTube as well, and then you can see my screen and like what I'm writing, what I'm doing. Okay, so just let you guys know. So confident. If someone's confident, they're described as confident, it's going to be typically a person. They have self-assurance. They feel good. They appreciate their own ability. They appreciate their own qualities. Right? So you can be confident. Confident in something. You can be confident about something. These are some common prepositions that we use with it. Collocations, you could say. Confident in, confident about. Or we could just use confident directly with some noun. All right, because it is an adjective. Just describe a noun directly. Let's put in a text box so I can do some typing over here on YouTube. People say that size 16 is too small, right? So if I'm going to use confident in, typically I'll use it like with some quality, right? Like for instance, well, it's like you're going to be confident in something, right? So I felt confident in my answer to their ESL question, right? Be confident in my answer. Or we could just be confident in something else, right? We're in clothes, right? I feel more confident in my nice formal wear. Formal wear, nicer clothing. I feel confident in that. Confident about. This we could use more for like a personal quality, right? I feel confident about my ability to teach English. Sure. Right? Or I feel confident about the project we just finished. Something there. Yeah, no problem. Or confident paired with just a noun, right? He is a very confident person. He has a confident attitude. Oops, I misspelled confident. Mistyped it, more like confident. He has a confident attitude. All right. So, yeah, I feel confident in my answer. So I just think it's good, think it's correct, think it sounds all right. I feel confident in formal wear. I'm saying like more formal clothing makes me feel better about myself. Sure. I feel confident about my ability to teach English. I feel confident about the project I just finished. I'm a confident person, confident attitude. Right, there's a lot of different ways that we can use confident. Let's see if anyone's made any comments on YouTube yet. Let's check that. While I'm checking that, watching people, why don't you try out your own sample sentences for confident? Try it out. Oh, we do have a question in YouTube. Someone is saying, What is come round or come around mean? Okay, sure. Little correction. We would say, what does come round or around mean? All right, what does come around or come round mean? Sure, yeah, we can go over that. But I'll trade you, right? Can you try to give me, well, I don't know, your name is in Chinese characters on YouTube. Why don't you try to give me an example sentence for confident? You can use confident just paired with a noun, confident in, or confident about. Try that out. Think you can do it? I'll give you a few seconds. There's like a small audio delay, then you need time to actually type your example. Oh, look at this. Here we go. I wish I am as confident as James on live streams. Okay, great. So you actually used the as, adjective, as comparison structure. Also good. Really good. Usually when we're doing like a statement, like a wish like that, all right, let me just write this out and say, I wish I am as confident. Why won't it let me write anymore? Did this freeze up on me or what? Looks like it did. I wish I was, ooh, that looks nasty now, huh? Let's delete that. What happened over here on my Instagram live stream? Looks like the camera turned off or something. Did I press that button? Oops. I pressed that button myself. Something that it didn't just happen. I did it. Oops. Okay. Now back to my writing here. I wish I am as, let's just say, confident as James, blah, 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 blah. So this is a wish. So actually, interestingly, we'll often use the past tense. Instead of saying I wish I am, we'd say I wish I was as confident as James. But really good. Yeah, really nice comparative structure. Yeah, very nice. Very nice job. Small correction. I wish I was as confident as James. Blah, 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 blah. Well, is this coming across as confidence? Sure, great. If I seem confident to you, awesome. I'm just happy that you gave me an example and asked a question. So, about that question, what was Control A? Nice. Live video paused, reconnecting. Oh, okay. Looks like my Instagram connection isn't going as well as usual. That's all right. So, someone on YouTube was asking about the come round. What does come around mean? Well, it's pretty direct. All right, let's just type this time. My handwriting is not very good anyway. What does come around or come round mean? All right. I suppose that it's technically a phrasal verb. Why does maybe Instagram is turning off my camera because the connection isn't very good. Maybe. Could be it. What does come around mean? Well, it means, I mean, it's pretty clear. I don't even know if this would technically be a phrasal verb. Because it has a pretty direct meaning. Just means to come here or be in this area to visit someone. But that's like kind of like the literal meaning. All right, so we've got like literal means to come here, to be in this area, or to visit. All right. My parents are coming around this weekend. My parents are visiting this weekend. All right. So that literally it means just come here, to visit here. All right. Now, there are other more idiomatic meanings, and that's more like the phrasal verb meaning. Okay. So I'd say that the number one phrasal verb meaning is to regain consciousness, usually after being knocked out or like fainting. All right, so like the boxer was KO'd in the 4th round, and it took him more than 2 minutes to come around, right? To regain consciousness. All right. So it took him a while to regain consciousness, right? He came around after a minute or two. All right. Looks like we got some more people here on Instagram. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. This is an English Q&A, so if you got some questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. So right now we're talking about the phrasal verb come around. And if you want to see what I'm writing or the examples that I'm giving, come over to YouTube to watch it. Okay, because I got all my notes and my writing on the YouTube live stream. Okay, so come around. The literal definition is just to like visit. Oh boy. Okay, so the live stream ended on Instagram. Why? I don't know. Okay, can I restart it? Okay, I guess not. Alrighty, I don't know. Okay, let's just discard that. Let's try again, shall we? Let's try that again. Why did this happen? Come on. Okay, sorry about that. Yep, the live stream just kind of stopped. I don't know why. That was inconvenient. Now, let's see. Oh, someone says, someone's on YouTube. I felt confident in talking about things I know, but not the things I don't know. Okay, sure. You're kind of mixing your tenses there. I know last time when you gave an example, it was for as adjective as. Hey there, Michael Stepson. We're doing our English Q&A today, so, you know, if you have any English questions, you just let me know. I felt confident in talking about things I know, but not the things I don't know, right? So I felt confident in talking about the things I know. So you're using know kind of in the present, but you're using feel in the past, and talking is continuous, so that could be past or present. So you're kind of mixing tenses there. I would just put it in the present. I feel confident talking about things I know, but not the things I don't know. Pretty normal. That's good. Hey, Ludwig, probably Ludwig. Thanks for coming. We're doing our English Q&A, so if you got any ESL questions, just tell me. Okay, now back to come around. So literally it just means to come visit. Right, my parents are going to come around. My parents came around. My parents will come around, are coming around. Right, we can change the tense of the verb in the phrasal verb. I'm going over that in my new phrasal verb video series now. So those are coming out basically daily. Second primary, like kind of the primary phrasal verb definition is to regain consciousness after being knocked out or fainting, right? Hey, Defiant. Thanks for coming. So, I saw some blood and it made me faint, but I came around after a few seconds, right? So it's like, I lost consciousness very briefly for a very short time, but regained consciousness soon. All right, okay. Came around. So that's kind of like the first idiomatic phrasal verb kind of meaning. Okay. Now, it can also mean to change your mind about something, or change your position or opinion. Usually after initially being against it, right? You don't like or disagree with something, and then you quote-unquote come around, and now you do like or agree with it, right? So this is kind of in the context of argumentation, all right, to come around. This computer is getting super hot. I'm gonna go grab a fan. Well, it's right up there on my desk. You can see it, I think. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna go grab a fan really quick. I'll be right back. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I see a face whenever I look at you. You wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. This is why I just can't get with you. There we go. Gotta get a little extra fan action for my computer here. It gets too hot when I'm live streaming. Yeah, it really heats up. Okay. So, and then I came back around. I came back. So, come around to change your mind or change your position or opinion about something that you were initially against, right? Like, I wanted to go to the beach for vacation, but my wife wanted to go to the city. Eventually, she came around and we went to, I don't know, Cancun. Right? So she changed her mind to support my position, right? Or opposite, right? I wanted Italian food for dinner, but my wife wanted Chinese. I want her to be happy. So I came around and we got Chinese. All right. So, hey there, Aslan. Thanks for coming. So if you come around in that capacity, it means, yeah, you kind of like change your mind, realign to someone else's opinion or position. Okay, something like that. I'm actually going to need more typing space. I'm going to have to move this text box like up here a little bit. Can you still see that? No, it's kind of blocked by my camera now. There we go. That's good. Now let's make it a little wider too. How about that? That way I can fit more stuff in there. Okay, so that's kind of idiomatic meaning number 2 for come around. All right, so it's like change your opinion, change your position to fit someone else's that you were initially against. Now, there are kind of 2 more, but one of them is not really that common. Finally, another one Oh, look, my camera keeps turning off on Instagram. I don't know. Am I just not getting a good signal today, I guess? I'll move it over here. Maybe that'll help. I'll just move it. Right? Maybe that helps. What is my cell position? Got almost full bars. I guess that's pretty good. Guess it's not good enough, though. Whatever. It'll come around, right? So that's like kind of number 3. Come around to recover from an illness or some kind of negative situation or setback, right? Here we go. It's taken me about a week so far to come around after my oral surgery last week, but I'm not fully recovered yet. My face still hurts. Definitely does. In fact, I've got my little ice pack right here. Oh, it feels so good to have the ice pack on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my face is still pretty sore. Today I'm trying not to take any painkillers just to make sure that, like, I feel pretty normal, right? But yeah, it's definitely hurts a lot less. I definitely do feel better. I can tell now that I'm not on any painkillers. Hey, Saad. Saad, I think, well, thanks for coming. You know, we're doing our English Q&A today. We're talking about, someone asked me about the phrasal verb, come around. Interesting phrasal verb, lots of different meanings depending on the context. All right, so I actually have 4 examples kind of typed out here on YouTube. If you want to see what I'm typing or writing on YouTube, you can just watch the stream on YouTube, same username, Need Help English, all lowercase, no spaces. Let's see if we have any other comments on YouTube yet. Or even is that? Here we go, YouTube. No, not really, not really. So, if anyone's watching, why don't we try our own examples for come around? Right? We can use the literal definition. We can use the definition to regain consciousness from being knocked out or fainting, to change your mind about something, or to recover from an illness, right? If you had to have more major surgery, then it might take you a month or longer to come around, right? So it might take a month or longer to fully recover from it. It could take a month or longer to come around, right? Yeah, really useful phrasing, actually. It's quite nice. And then there's kind of one more to happen or repeat, usually on a regular cycle, right? So this is kind of more related to the literal definition, like to come visit, to make an appearance somewhere. How about this? Like, my birthday comes around faster every year, right? My birthday happens faster every year, or feels that way. All right. Okay, Christmas. Christmas comes round every year. We could make that abbreviated statement, comes around, whatever. Both are good. I'd say that these are basically all of the definitions. There might be some more, you know, minor differences, some smaller, different definitions. That's, you know, possible. Totally possible. Nothing's coming to mind, though. We could Google it, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna do that. All right. So we got, I think we've only really got like one person watching right now, but that doesn't mean that anyone watching later can't also try their own examples, right? So yeah, I mean, you can still do that, no problem. Full screen. Hey, you know what? My video quality is really weird on YouTube. Can't see it. It's all fuzzy. I don't know why that happened or how to fix it. It's not good though. What am I gonna do about that? Huh. I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that. Hey, Alistrabestidas. I do not know. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Sorry about that. I'm just going to call you Alla. Thanks for coming. If you have any ESL questions, just let me know. Why is my streaming video quality so low right now? Is this something that I can do in OBS? In OBS, it looks clear. But on YouTube, it's not. Maybe this is some kind of speed issue. Let me do a speed test really quick. Speed test. Maybe we're having some kind of upload speed problem. My download speeds are definitely lower. Maybe my wife is connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, the download speeds are definitely lower. The upload speeds are 1/2 of what they should be, so also definitely lower. Yeah, that's not good. Why are they lower? I don't know. Can you see the screen and what I'm typing? Let me check something really quick. I'll be right back. I guess it's not actually blurry. I don't know. Hey, Camilo. Thanks for coming. If you got any ESL questions, let me know. Okay, we got another 27 minutes of live stream time, so plenty of time to answer questions if you've got any. Hey, Kelly? I don't know how to pronounce that. Ask me some ESL questions, okay? If you've got them. So right now, can you? So right now we're talking about the phrasal verb come around, or we have been. You know, if no one wants to give me any examples for it, that's okay. We'll just move on. Okay. If you guys want to see on Instagram, if you want to see the examples that I'm using, you can do that on YouTube. So you can watch the same stream. I'm streaming literally at the same time right now on YouTube as well. Just so you know. Okay, so let's see if we got any examples. No, that's all right. So we will Control A, select all, and delete. Here we go. Now, I don't have any new questions right now, so I'm going to keep going over some of our other video material. Okay, so we were talking about the adjective confident. All right, confident. So let's move from confident to trustworthy. So we got our adjective. Let's bring this out. Let's make it bigger, longer. Trustworthy. What does that mean? Trustworthy. Does anybody have any ideas? What is that? What does trustworthy mean? This is one of those live streams where no one's watching and no one's participating. These are the most difficult ones, I'm telling you. It is so hard to just kind of talk to the internet, but I'm gonna do it. Consistency is key, right? So, trustworthy. Internet. If someone's watching later, someone's watching the recording, you can always submit a comment. Try out your own examples, ask questions, anytime. Okay, so these recordings are going to be up, I don't know, forever, basically. Yeah, we'll just say forever. All right. Gosh, you know, on the live stream, I see on my screen that it's blurry. I don't know why it's so blurry on my screen. Drive me crazy. Anyway, so here I'm teaching English to myself. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So, trustworthy. What do we think it means? Anybody have any ideas? Any examples? Give you a few seconds to type something out if you got anything. Trustworthy. Able to be relied on. Someone honest. Something truthful. Able to be trusted. All right, trustworthy. Worthy of trust. Means you're trustworthy. All right, pretty normal. Pretty normal. So this is often used as a personal adjective. Something to describe people. Describe people. But it can also be used generally to describe things. Why do I keep typing a V there instead of a B? Describe things and situations. Why does my camera keep turning off on Instagram? I guess my connection's not good enough. Hey there, Edita. Thanks for coming. And BB, thanks for coming. It's the English Q&A, so you know, if you have any questions, you just let me know. Now, trustworthy. Let's think of some situations, some examples. All right. To teach online, you need to have a very trustworthy computer. It has to be reliable. Yeah, look, my camera on Instagram turned off again. It's weird. Weird. Oh, look, someone's got a question on Instagram. Uh-oh, the live video paused, reconnecting. Oh, not good. Why is that happening? Let's check the speed test again, shall we? How are we doing now? Download speeds are slow. How about the upload, though, huh? Upload speeds are slow. Okay, let me check something really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Edita has asked a question on Instagram. And she's asking, how do you pronounce the S in these words? Well, that's only one word, though, Edita. So the S in thesis. I mean, it's just a pretty normal S sound. Thesis. You don't hear me. Oh, that's not good. I would really highly recommend. Here, let me just type it then. I strongly recommend watching on YouTube. The quality is much higher and better. Also, you can see what I'm typing and writing. So, can you talk about sound S in the middle of the word? So, thesis, that word still? Are we still talking about that word, Edita? Can I send a link? A link, huh? Can I send a link? I guess I probably can. The question is how? How would I send a link? Do I have a link to this? I mean, you can find it. Need Help English. You know, that's the channel name. Hey, Ararat. I can't pronounce your name. Sorry. Can I send the link? I don't know. That's the channel name is literally completely the same as the Instagram channel. Yeah, so it's literally exactly the same. Need Help English. No caps, no spaces. Okay. I don't think I have a link though. That's the tough part. I'm not sure about a link. How do I send a link? That's tough. Not sure. I'm not sure about that. So, Edita is asking about the S in words like, where's the pin tool? Pin, please. Yeah. Thesis. My speeds are like just all over the place. I don't know what is going on with my speeds today. My internet connection is all messed up, I guess. It's not good. Yeah, it's really not good. Why is it like this? Oh goodness, this is really bad. Hate it. Hate it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to type. Can't write. Have to type. So in words like thesis, I think probably the question really is more to do with like the S, right? Two S sounds in there. But in English, the S sound is not unique, but it's different from a lot of other letters in that it only has one sound. It can change if you compare it with like a SH, sh, right? But yeah, it's just s. And so SIS is sis, sis, thesis. Right, so this has two main properties here. We got thesis. Okay. Is that your question? Oh, look, there you are, Rijalda. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I think, honestly, the quality is just a lot. Usually it's a lot better on YouTube. A lot better. Okay. Fan page 76, thanks for coming on Instagram. You know, for some reason my internet speeds are all messed up today. I don't know why. Weird. So Edita, or Rijalda, whatever. Did that answer your question? The thesis. Do you have other words in mind where you have this question about the S sound? Because, yeah, I'd like to see some more examples of what you're having problems with specifically. Can you give me some more examples? You can just type them in the chat. Fan page over here on Insta. If you want, you can also watch on YouTube. Much better quality on YouTube. Really much better quality. So, when it comes to rules, it should be Z because of the vowel. Oh, okay. I see. I see what you mean. So you're saying sometimes that S sound sounds like a Z when people say rules. Interesting, right? But you really don't have to make that Z sound. You could just say rules. 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 Same. Right? I wouldn't worry about that so much, honestly. It's really not very important. Okay? But maybe we can think of, is there actually like a specific rule for this? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not. So you're saying it has to do with the vowels. S, C, zoo, S is in zoo. Yes, okay, so at the end of the word preceded by a voiced consonant or vowel. Yeah, okay. So I did a little bit of Googling, right? And it seems like whenever it's coming between like a vowel, S, vowel, typically we make the Z sound. Okay, like in roses. S, sorry, vowel, S, vowel equals S, V sound. But you see, that doesn't apply to thesis, because this is actually S, vowel, S, not vowel, S, vowel, right? So, like, example, wait a minute. Vowel, S, vowel, wait, is this, am I thinking about this properly? I don't think I am. The between two vowels, rose, roses, rose. Oh yeah, it's because I used the plural. Oops. Rose. So now we got the O, S, E. So it's surrounded by vowels. So yeah, it sounds like a Z more often in this way. Rose, rose. So, yeah, and it's not that big of a difference in the pronunciation. Again, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. At the end of a word, when it's preceded by a voiced consonant or vowel sound, okay, right? So like dog, not silent G. Dogs, preceded by a voiced consonant. So a consonant that you actually say. So it sounds like dogs, right? But again, we could just say the S sound. It'd be probably fine. People would understand you. Dogs, dogs. No big deal. Right. There are some exceptions to these rules. Right. It's like sometimes if S is followed by an I, S followed by I equals kind of an SH sound. Right, so that's another kind of weird S thing that we do. Right, like session. Right, it sounds like se-shun. Or maybe, yeah, tension. Sounds like tin-shun. Tension. So that's another kind of weird S situation. S-I. And then if we use the plural possessive, then the S sound sounds kind of like a Z as well, right? Like dog, dogs, dogses, right? That's the plural possessive. Or the S possessive. James, Jameses, right? Because if I just use a Carrie, my wife's name, her possessive is Carries, right? But her name doesn't end in an S. My name already ends with an S, so we can't just say James, right? We have to say Jameses, right? Sounds like a Z in that case too. So there are a few different cases where the S might sound like a Z, yeah. But like that one on the top there, that weird one about like the voiced consonants or surrounded by vowels, that was pretty tricky. Right? That was pretty tricky. It's not sibilant to be hissing S. Yeah, the sibilant. I love that word, actually. It's nice. But I guess it's because of the Latin origin of the word. No? Maybe. I studied Latin for years in high school, but I know some. I don't think I know nearly enough to comment on that. Right? But I suppose it could have something to do with the Latin origins. Sure. Right? Maybe Greek. I'm not sure if Latin actually had kind of an S, but Greek definitely did, the epsilon. Or, well, that's tough. If I had unlimited time and money, I sure would love to study linguistics and etymology. You know, that would be a lot of fun for me, I think. All right, Latin for sure. Okay, cool. I'll trust you on that. Sure, why not? Yeah, I can trust you on that. So, really nice question there, Rijalda. Really good. This is why I want people to ask questions, right? Because I wouldn't teach this on my own. Like, what do you want to know? That's more important for me. Like, what do you want to know? Right? I'm over here just kind of teaching adjectives, whatever. You know, it's nice. You know, people can learn something. Rijalda, do you think that we've covered it there? Does that make sense for you? And also, do you want to try your own sample sentence for trustworthy? You're the only person that's really participating right now, so I'm just going to try to get the most participation as I can out of you. Sorry. Try to forgive me for that. But we only have like 6 more minutes of streaming time anyway. All right, so no big deal. But yeah, you want to try out some use cases for trustworthy? What do you think? Oh, this ice feels so good on my face. Well, I guess it's not technically ice. It's something frozen, some bag of frozen chemicals, whatever they are. But they feel great. Okay. So, any ideas for using trustworthy? All right. Do you think that my answers, or my attempted answer for your S question with the whole Z pronunciation, was that trustworthy? Look at this. The Instagram shut down again. It just like stopped. Oh, why? Why? Oh. I don't live stream for like 1 week and it just all goes it all goes to crap on me. No, it's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal, right? It's just a live stream. Come on. Anyway, I just want it to be good, right? If I'm going to do something, I want it to at least be good. That would be my preference. So, it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of examples for trustworthy. People are not loving it. That's okay. So, hopefully my S to Z sound explanation was trustworthy and useful. Right? Difference being, like, if it's useful, that means you can actually use it. Trustworthy being you can trust it or believe it. Right? Control A, delete. I thought Control A was supposed to get everything. Yeah, there we go. Delete. So we got confident. Done. We got trustworthy. Also done. Ooh, here's one. I'm going to type it, because for some reason my speeds are all messed up today. I might have to call the ISP, who knows. Yeah. Whenever the speeds are weird, I just can't draw or write with the pen. I wonder why. It's kind of strange. Whatever. 24. Humble. Humble. What does that mean? Humble. Anybody got any ideas? Oh my gosh, these streaming analytics are so depressing. I've got like one person watching. I'll just assume that other people will watch the recording. Anybody got any experience shouting into the void? Right, I do, this guy. Humble. What is that? What does humble mean? If you're watching the video later, you can still respond and type, that's all fine. You'll get something out of it for sure. It's still valuable to do. All right. Humble. Give you guys a few seconds here. What is that? Humble. All right. So there's kind of like multiple definitions of humble. I'm going to be going with like more of the personal definition, right? Like of a person, personal explanation of something or personal description. Being kind of like a modest, right? Kind of having a modest view of yourself. Modest view of yourself. Not being overconfident. Not bragging. That sort of thing. Perhaps even having a low estimation of yourself. Right? Being humble. You can be too humble, right? There is such a thing as being too humble, right? Too humble might mean that you're being self-deprecating. Actually, I misspelled that. Okay, deprecating. It's an R-E, not R-I. Yeah, so being too humble or overly humble might even be self-deprecating. Right, so, yeah. Humble is not always, more is not always better with humble. Right, not always. My face hurts. Well, anyway, we're just about out of time. We'll go over humble some more next time. We'll start off with humble next time. So again, anybody who watched, thanks for watching. We're going to keep doing it every week, whether you watch or not. Okay, but man, I sure would have a lot more fun with it if you were watching. But yeah, we'll have a recording too. So either way is fine. So thanks everyone for coming. And as usual, if you need help with your English, you need Help English. Right? Need Help English. It's the name of the channel. Ringing any bells? Yeah. Education, training, success. See you next time.